and we
Again,
need to respin it properly.
I don't quite understand what you mean by spin.
By spin, I mean the way. So you have a piece of work, but you have to. I mean, in some sense, a paper is like you're making a legal argument for the innocence of your paper. Like you want to get your paper off of out of jail, and so you you need to defend your paper. Like, why should this paper be accepted and not rejected? Right? And so, as with any legal argument, right, some legal arguments will be successful and some will not. The jury may or may not like your legal argument. Right, so you have to. That's the spin. The spin is, what's the reason why this paper should be accepted? What is the problem it's solving? What's the limitation of the previous work that you're addressing? What's the strength of the contribution? All that. So sometimes you are excited about the paper for one reason, and you argue that in the paper, and then the reviewers are like, yeah, but I don't understand. How does it fit into this other related work? And why is it solving anything that I care about, et cetera? And so then you have to. Then I think it's useful to take that into account and respin the paper. I mean, we've done this. So one example of this that comes to mind is we had this paper called Refined C that was published at PLDI a couple of years ago. This is mainly, it's largely the work of my student, Michael Zomler. Actually, he was a student of mine and Deepak Garg. And we originally submitted this to POPL, and I think it was pretty well written. But I think in terms of the spinning at the beginning of why this was an important contribution. I mean, this is work on verification of C programs and sort of semi-automated verification of C programs in building on top of Iris. And anyway, but it got one negative reviewer who really dug in their heels.